cigarettes. Within this documentary, we will be discussing what an electronic cigarette is and what purpose it functions. To begin with, let's have a brief overview of what the electronic cigarette is. This is the electronic cigarette. It is comprised of four main pieces. The first two are the tube tank and the cartomizer. The tube tank holds the liquid while the cartomizer vaporizes the liquid and turning it into smoke. Next, you have a mouthpiece which you use so that you do not have to wrap your lips around the cartomizer, inevitably gun up the system. And the final piece is the battery, which heats the element inside of the cartomizer and causes the liquid to vaporize. The liquid that is being vaporized by this system has been given the name of e-juice. E-juice is comprised of four main ingredients. The first one is propylene glycol. The second is vegetable glycerin, which is used as a sweetener and also in a number of cosmetics. The third ingredient to this mixture is nicotine, and is the whole reason why the electronic cigarette exists. And the final ingredient is artificial flavors. Now we have an interview of a person who is thinking about buying an electronic cigarette, and he gives us his reasons why he wants to buy one.
So, why would you want to get an electronic cigarette?
It's a safer alternative to smoking cigarettes.
Alright, do you have two reasons why it's healthier?
It doesn't give you cancer, as nicotine does. I'm sure that's a fact. And, I don't know, they're just cool. What was the question?
The next person we talked to was an owner of an electronic cigarette, and he was able to give us more of an idea about the cost of owning an e-cig.
And what is the purpose of an electronic cigarette?
Well, the original purpose of electronic cigarettes is to help people quit smoking.
And do you have an electronic cigarette?
Yes, I do.
Do you have it to quit smoking?
Partially.
What do you mean by partial?
Oh, yeah. Well, it helps you quit smoking, but it's also just nice to have.
Alright, so, in your opinion, is it more expensive to have an e-cig, or is it cheaper than having cigarettes?
Well, in the long run, I think it's cheaper than cigarettes.
Alright, would you recommend to your friends to get e-cigs?
Yes, I would.
Alrighty, thank you.
The final person that we have interviewed has bought an electronic cigarette for the sole purpose of escaping nicotine's dastardly clutches.
In your opinion, what is an electronic cigarette?
I feel that it is a way to stop smoking cigarettes. That's what I feel like it is.
And do you have one?
Yes, I do have one.
And so do you have it because you were going to quit smoking cigarettes?
Yes, that's why I have it.
Alrighty then. So what do you think are the advantages to having an electronic cigarette instead of smoking cigarettes?
The advantage is that real cigarettes will give you lung cancer and liver. These things don't give you cancer at all.
The message that should be taken away from these interviews is that smoking electronic cigarettes is a healthier and safer alternative to smoking regular cigarettes. So, are electronic cigarettes the next stage of smoking? Well, I suppose only time will answer that question.